Hi there, Class 9 students. I am Preet Kaur from English Frog Club. I'm back with another poem explanation video for you. The title of today's poem is The Snake Trying, and it's written by W.W.E. Rose. Let's move on. Before moving on, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing and click on the bell icon for the latest updates of my video. The poem we are going to do today is The Snake Trying. So, most of us think that the snakes are fearful symbol of death. That is why whenever a snake is in sight, we just try to take something to keep that snake away, to kill that snake so that our life is safe. But the snake in this poem, the snake that is shown in this poem is a victim itself. So let us just explore what's there in the poem. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curvings of thin, long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. His glides through the water away from the stroke, or let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green, he is harmless, even to children. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Now let's get into the explanation of the poem. The snake trying to escape pursuing. So first of all, I will be taking these 5 lines first. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curvings of thin long body. How beautiful and graceful are his shapes. Let's look at some words that we need to, we feel are a little difficult. So, escape. Escape here means to avoid successfully. Pursuing, next word, that is pursuing. Pursuing stands for approaching towards something. Now, curvings. What are curvings? Curvings are something that is not straight in, and so the snake, whenever the snake is moving, he also moves in curved lines. He is not in a straight line. So something that is non-linear. So this is a linear line. Something that is non-linear, which is not linear in nature. Now let's just look at the explanation. In this stanza, the poet describes how a snake tries to avoid the approaching stick towards him, which is there to kill him, and he is avoiding in a very elegant and non-linear movement. The snake looked so beautiful to the poet that the poet fell in the graceful of the snake and the shape of his body that was formed by his movement, the shape of his body that was formed by his movement in order to avoid the stick. The poet is really amazed at the shape and graceful slithering of the snake. He glides through the water away from the stroke, or let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. Small and green, he is harmless even to children. So the poet here is talking about that he glides when the snake was being hit by the stick, and he avoided that stick successfully in a non-linear movement of his body, and that looked very beautiful to the poet. And now in this stanza, the poet is expressing how the snake looked when it was moving towards the water body that was quite near where the snake was being attacked at. So here the word glides mean to go across something. Stroke is the effort on something. Now the next word we are going to take up is reeds. Water plants with thick stems. Reeds are the water plants with thick stems. Harmless is a word, as it has less means not. So harmless stands for that something is not harmful, okay, or without any harm. So here the poet wants to say that the poet describes that being afraid of the snake is making its way towards the water so that it can avoid the possible harm and go unhurt into the reeds. The poet requests not to cause any harm to that beautiful snake, which is even harmless to the children, as it is popular that the snakes, those are green in color, are harmless. So he is not able to understand why looking at that green snake, which is harmless even to the children, is people just start attacking him, and he is requesting them to let him go as he is harmless even to the children. Now let's look at the next lines. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. So let's just look at the difficult words that we come across in this paragraph. So here we have the first word, that is observed, which means seen or spotted. Then further chased. Chased is a word that tells us that someone is going behind something. So the next word we have is vanishes. Vanishes means hides somewhere or is not visible. That means that cannot be seen with the eyes at a particular moment. So it is not visible to the eyes of the other person. Then ripples are the movement of the current of the water. When the water moves, water of the sea, river, lakes, etc. is never stagnant. So it keeps on moving, and with that movement creates ripples. Slim. Slim means thin and rickety. Let's explore now what these lines are conveying the message, or what is the explanation of these lines. The poet requested in the previous stanza that the snake should be left and it should not be harmed by the people, and he requested them to leave the snake as it was a green color snake, and which was even not going to do any harm to the children, as that snake, green colored snake, is not poisonous. So here the poet wants to say that the green colored snake was lying along the sand until it was observed by someone who started chasing it, but the snake moved fast and hid itself into the reeds. That's how it saved itself from the pursuer, from the attacker, someone who was going to attack the snake. The color of the reeds is also green, so the snake could easily have the camouflage there. In the green reeds, the green color snake was not visible. So in this way, the snake was able to save itself. That is all in this explanation video of the poem The Snake Trying of Class 9, book Beehive by Ncert. With this, I take a leave and expect that you will be clicking on the subscribe button and sharing this video with your friends. Bye for now.